I'm going to tell you about the night I fought a Cholo. It was a cold night, aren't they always? So cold I could see my breath. The streets that were so familiar to me seemed colder and darker than I was used to. So empty, so alone. I felt lost. My feet were sore and cold and damp. I wasn't wearing any socks or shoes, and it hurt. I could feel the gravel on my feet, cutting me and wedging between my toes. It hurt, and it hurt bad. I was on the 280 North, scootering on a Swiffer sweeper. It wasn't new. It might have even been stolen. It's hard to believe that someone could use a Swiffer as a scooter, I know, especially since it has no wheels. But I assure you, I was doing just that. On this night, there were no other cars or Swiffers on the freeway. My feet and ankles were on fire with pain, but I was determined. I pushed past the pain. The pavement was damp and sparkling from the moonlight hitting flecks of glass. I was searching for something, but I don't know what. This isn't an unfamiliar feeling in my life. Searching, alone, unfulfilled, and heading nowhere by means that I can't trust. This is a theme in my life and in my nightmares. I decided to exit the freeway to use a phone. I Swiffered off the freeway. I was looking for a payphone at 7-Eleven on Fruitdale and Meridian. As I was on the phone, this young punk snuck up on me and grabbed at my Swiffer. He was about 6 feet tall and full of muscles. He had Fu Manchu tattoos on his neck, wearing a Sharks jersey and khaki Dickies, and of course, black Nike Cortez. George Costanza wore those shoes on Seinfeld, which I thought was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, this dude was pretty hot, especially with that crucifix hitting his well-muscled chest. Despite those juicy details, this son of a bleep wasn't getting my Swiffer. I held on tight. He was strong. We both held on, pulling and kicking at each other. I was not going to let go. I would die first. My Swiffer fell apart into 2 pieces. I grabbed one half and used it as a spear. With one quick, hard thrust, my Swiffer pole went through his eye socket and lodged into his underdeveloped frontal lobe. He wasn't going to need that anyways. He'd be fine. Needless to say, there was no more fighting. I pulled my spear out and raised it into the air, challenging anyone who wanted to take me on. The crowd was silent. I picked up my my Swiffer, put the pieces back together, and rode away into the night.